The Yilong F5. I've been using it, now it's time to review it. Roll the intro. What's going on, guys? I just wanted to take this time to welcome you to my channel. I'm a tattooer from Eastern Oregon, and this is What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Ron, and today we're going to be reviewing the Yilong F5. This is a 3.5mm wireless tattoo machine that Yilong sent me to review. They sent it alongside the F6. I used the F6, had some time with the F5, so now it's time to review the F5. So, big shout out to Yilong, Monica Yilong. Thank you for sending these to me. And happy New Year. Happy Year of the Dragon. So, let's check it out. Let's see what the box is all about. Our nice presentation. They do display quite nicely in the boxes. On the side here, hopefully you guys can read it better this time. It is a hollow cut motor. Supposed to have a hollow cut motor. 2000 milliamp battery. Output voltage of 4 to 12. It's a wide range. 1000 hertz. Charging Type C. And a 3-speed memory slots. Side. And Yilong, not to be confused with Yulong, which is what I thought they were at first, because I was like, wait, I heard that name, but no, it's not Yulong, it's Yilong. So now they sent me the black one, which I was kind of bummed out about because she asked what color I wanted. I said the gray, and I was hoping I can have all three matching in gray, but the black one is still quite stunning in its display here. So. And we have our accessories box. We're a little up close and personal today, guys. With just a standard Type C to USB cable. It will remain in there for the rest of its days. This might be too close. This is our little display card. They do display quite nicely. What does it say here? One-stop integrated brand of tattoo equipment. That is very true. Here's what we got here. Here's our machine. So this is a 3.5mm machine. So I used it as I would a 3.5mm machine, and that is primarily for shading. Shading, maybe some 3 lines. I'm sure if you wanted to, you can probably get some smaller rounds done with it. But I just use this as a 3.5 as I would any 3.5, and that'd be for shading. So, and it does quite good at that. So I'll put a pop in of something I worked on later. But yeah, this is the nice black one. Nice tactile buttons. We have our LED OLED screen. I believe it's LED. I'm not too sure. Anyways, as we have our bright screen here and adjustable grip. Let me bring it all the way out. This is our in. Now it has nice big chunky threads. Those thin ones can get quite flimsy. Double ball bearing, 2 O-rings. Now you're not able to get in there and clean it, which is one downside towards this machine. I wish they would make these able to where we can get in there and at least clean the push rod. That would help me sleep better at night. But yeah, 3.5mm machine. Runs smooth, runs consistent. The battery, 2000 milliamps. That's more than enough for me to get it done. I haven't charged this thing at all. Look, it's got a little winky face. Let's see, smiling at you. I haven't charged this thing at all, and it's still at 70%. So, yeah, it looks like yesterday I shaded with it for about 41 minutes, which is pretty cool. Then our second memory slot. Yeah, so mine only has 2 memory slots. I thought it had 3, but yeah, 3 memory mode. Yeah, so I could only get mine to 2 modes, so maybe I'm doing something wrong here, but I believe I had it at 3 modes at one point. But the screen is nice and bright. It stays lit up even through film. A couple layers too. I tube up a piece of barrier film like this tall off of it. Then I cut it in the corners and I fold it over this way, fold it over that way, fold it over that way, and it's still just bright enough for me to see just fine. So yeah, works well. I love how small it is. It feels good in the hand even after it's wrapped. One thing I don't like about this is the grip itself, how it's kind of like seamless right here. That kind of makes it hard to wrap and use the grip. Makes the grip kind of tight, and they can kind of damage the threads that way. I know it because I've done it. So to get around that, I'll cut some of this co-wrap in half like this. And after my film, of course, I will wrap just the grip in kind of like an egg shape. Kind of like an egg shape. Sorry, guys. I'll do it kind of like egg shaped. God darn it. It's really slippery. Another good thing about this machine is the finish. The finish is real smooth finish, so it allows for it to be cleaned quite easily. But unfortunately, since there's no wrap on it, it's going to be hard for the no film on it. It's going to be hard for the wrap to stay on there. So I'll do like a half co-wrap. I'll make it egg shaped, and then I'll take more wrap and I'll put it right here, just this for the back of the hand, like so. That way, when you're adjusting your grip, it doesn't kind of bind up all the way through here. Just a little tip from me to you. But yeah, battery's nice and big. You know, it stays consistent all the way through. I use this thing for about 3 hours tops, and it works just fine. Shades just fine. Nice and consistent. Puts them down smooth. I use it primarily with the 7 flat mag from long taper mag from So Long Tattoo. Their new King's Sword cartridge, and it works great. So, but they did send me some of these. They were probably thinking that I was going to actually probably do some actual tattooing on fake skin with these like I did in the first video, but that was kind of a one-off thing that I did. But yeah, they sent me these here. They sent me these in the liners. You've seen the last ones they sent me, the flat mags. These are the Ophale liners. And I did use some 3s. The 3s work fine. Now these have all the things you want. These have all the things you want in a liner. I'm going to cut this just because it's a little easier that way. Hope we're not too close, guys. These have all the things you want in a liner as far as construction goes. Unfortunately, it says the year they were sterilized, but it does not show a lot date or a blue mark. So we like to see that sterilization dot. It gives us peace of mind that these things actually went through the EO gas correctly. But yeah, these ones are a lot easier to see. Not a great seal right there either. But as far as the cartridge goes, we're not talking about the blister packing. These have all the things you want. Nice centerpiece, help keep it centered. They don't do the twisties. I don't really like that. They have a snapping lock-in back ring. And the membrane is not very stiff. It's nice and just rubbery and nice rebound. Good snap. And your divot. You got a nice little divot right here to fit your push rod. Now, one issue I did have with these cartridges when I was running it with my direct drive is they were kind of noisy. But it didn't seem to be too noisy when I was running it in this machine. There's some of that noise right there, but and that's at 7 volts. Yeah, the one thing I did like about these liners is they ran true. So the 7s look like 7s. Now this does feel eccentric. It has a little give there when I push onto it, which is something I'm kind of a fan of, is a little bit of give. But 7, I've tried with this thing primarily at 7 volts. When I ran a 3 liner with it, I was doing it upwards 8.5, 9. And another good thing about the screen, I'm gonna try not to stab my thing again here. I just conditioned this so it might look a little shiny. So, another good thing about the screen is it has the true hertz reading. So here we're at 90 with the cartridge in. 92, maybe it does. I'm not sure. These are kind of on the softer side. 91. Does seem to be changing. Another thing about these buttons here. Okay, that's enough. Another thing about these buttons here is that this is a what I would like to call a right-handed machine, because our up is up here. Oh, the colors do change with your voltage too. So if we brought it down here to 4, it would be down here in the pink. And it is running at 4. What do I do with that? Let's get this off screen here the best we can. It is running. That's me pushing on the needle. It feels strong. It's got a nice thump to it. Yeah, so the hertz is running true. That is something that's very, very impressive. So this thing is at 199 flat. Doesn't come with any extra batteries. The battery's built in. 199 flat. It's built exceptionally well. Love the finish. Actual tactile buttons. A bright colored screen for a nice strong motor for $200. So think about that. It makes you think, what in the world these companies here in the U.S. are charging us and what we're getting. You know, for $600, you're getting a lot of what this, something like this provides. It's just crazy to think about. Sorry, it's late here. One thing I wish I would, if this isn't a 4mm stroke, I'm sure I could just rock it every day, but I prefer a 4mm stroke. I line with it, I shade with it. I'm sure if this was your only tattoo machine that you're looking for, I'm sure you could make it work. But of course, everyone tattoos differently, so that's going to be up to you. All reviews are subjective. So, yeah, that's about it. Oh, let's look at these two. These are the yellow dragonflies. Everyone's seen these on the block. Individually wrapped, which is pretty cool. These would be great for practice, developing your technique. I didn't have a chance to use these, unfortunately, but I'm sure for practice they work just fine. They are sealed nicely. I like that they're individually wrapped. That's kind of cool. It's a 1015. No blue mark, unfortunately. It does say it was sterilized on there, but for some people that's not good enough. This is marked here. It says 15. This one marked? I think it is. Yeah, this one's marked. 11 liner. Anyways, these mags are, not bad. Closed tip. I prefer an open tip mag, so easier to wash out, Yeah. They seem to be rather clean. The solder job looks pretty decent. Better than I can solder, I can tell you that. Yeah, the tip has a little bit of a jaggy on there, which I'm sure could cause someone some discomfort if they're not careful. But yeah, Yilong F5, incredibly well built, colored screen, wide range, 3.5mm stroke. I loved it for shading. I'll put a pop into what I shaded it with yesterday. Turned out really nice. Great 7 mag work. Just some black, and I used a little 1011 on some tiny little gray spots that I'll be pointing out here soon. Yeah, long battery life, good construction. Um, Monica's been awesome to talk to. Speaks great English. Shoots me an email right back whenever I have any questions. Of course, on her time, they're like 12 hours ahead of us. So, Monica, thank you for your patience. Thank you guys all for your patience. I know I said I was going to have a different video out, but Monica said they were going on holiday, and I said, sure, I can have it out before the holiday. She didn't ask me to, but I said, yes, I could get it out. It was my idea. So, anyways, I'm tired. I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, and I'm sure I forgot something, just let me know, and I'll do my best to answer it. So, yeah. All right, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I have some new merch out, some new sweatshirts, shirts, stickers. I lowered the prices down a little bit, so if you guys want one, buy one. It'll help out the channel in many ways. So, all right, love you guys. Peace.